What's going on, Gold Fam? G-Man hanging out here in the hideout, and I am back with some pay dirt. I've had this one for a little bit. This really isn't going to be a review, but y'all know him and love him. Ozark Buck a while back had sent me a little thank you gift and kind of a thinking about you thing. And since I haven't been able to get back in the creek and do all that kind of stuff, I thought I would break this out and pan it out and let's have some fun with it. So let's roll that intro and let's get into it. So, this is a small bag. I'm not going to do a whole lot of classification. I might just do plus and minus kitchen strainer. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, let's just do plus and minus kitchen strainer, and then we will get the panning station set up, and let's get this show on the road. And if you can, stick around to the end because I do have a little announcement to make. Going to try something again, so we'll see, but stick around to the end. All right, everybody, so I've got me a couple of bowls here. I've got my kitchen strainer, and let's just see. Get this opened up here. This is going to be fun, man. I haven't panned anything in a long time. And if you saw my short last week, you know that I wasn't doing too well. I ended up in the hospital, actually, and man. But I'm better now. Back on the mend. Feel 100 times better. So, all right, that looks good. So I am excited to be in here in this hideout doing some pay dirt for you guys. All right, let's get this sifted down. You know what? We may have to do like a 10 mesh, 20 mesh kind of thing. Let's see. All right, let me get the 10 mesh out. Let's get the 10 mesh over here. It's everything minus kitchen strainer right there. So we'll put that off to the side. All right. So let's get my plus 10 mesh bowl out here. I don't know what to expect in this. Like I said, it was a gift. It was he sent it to me, just thinking about me. So I don't know what to expect in all this, but I see some shiny stuff, but it's not gold, but I see some shiny stuff. And then here's everything minus 10 mesh. Yeah, why not? Or do I want to do 20? Why not? Gives me more to pan. All right, here we go. We'll do it like this because I wasn't really ready for all that. So what did I do that for? I poured it right into the kitchen strainer. All right. All right. There we go. And this will be my plus 20. Where's my plus 20 bowl? Where's my plus 20 bowl? Plus 20. And let's do plus 20. Pop goes the weasel. Plus 20. Plus 20. Or plus 10. Plus 20. I'm going to say it's minus 20 plus kitchen strainer, minus 20 plus kitchen strainer, and then everything minus kitchen strainer. All right, let me get all this kind of cleaned up and we'll get back here and we'll look at all this. All right, so here we go. We got all of our classifications. We've got everything plus 10, everything minus 10 plus 20, everything minus 20 plus 40, and then or plus kitchen strainer, minus 20 plus kitchen strainer, and then this is everything minus kitchen strainer. That is a lot of material, but I ain't got nothing but time to pan. So let's get the panning station set up and let's get right to it. All right, we are back and I have got some water in here. I've got a little bit of G juice. I'm going to put a little bit more in it because honestly, this water's been sitting around letting all the silt fall to the bottom so I could reuse the water again. Looks pretty clean. My pan doesn't look very clean, but the water's clean. So we are going to actually, I think, start with the plus 10. Like I said, I didn't see any gold in there, but I did see something pretty shiny. Looked like some crystalline silver, which is awesome. Because, man, I can't believe gold prices the way they are right now, right? I mean, gold prices right now and silver prices are crazy. Yeah, we had a big run up to almost 6,000. That was exciting. We had some pullback, a little bit of correction. Silver, nah, I mean, percentage-wise was a good correction, but, you know, it still got back up there pretty good. Same with gold. You know, we're back up again, $5,000 plus an ounce. So you can't complain about that. Back to the panning. So, all right, I got my pan here, and I am going to go with the plus 60, and I'm going to probably do this in twos. And also, let's see what we got in here. There's some quartz. And I forgot my bowl. So I'll just use this little pan here that I used to dry my stuff in. I mean, I'm seeing a little bit of quartz, not much. One of these days, I've got all the parts now. I've got everything. I've even got my welder. So I'm going to be able to work on my rock crusher. So I'm excited about that to get that started. All right, here we go. Let's get in here and let's dump about half of this in here. All right, I'll go ahead and speed it up and let's pan this out.
Red clay dust on a tailgate down, boot heels thump on the edge of town. Buck just grins, says follow me through the Ozark hills.
Look, wait, little bitty fly poop silver. Got it. All right, let's pan this rest of this out. And yeah, I do save my quartz. I've got a whole lot of it for sure. That over the last couple years digging and everything, and then pay dirts that I've gotten. I've got some quartz saved up, and just like if y'all haven't gone and checked them out, the Groovy Gold Hunter. If you haven't checked him out, go check him out. Right here. He saves his and he crushes his kind of at the end of the year. And I plan on doing as well. And the thing is, we're practically neighbors. We're both in the Middle Tennessee area. Both like gold, like doing pay dirts. You do a lot better than I do, Heath. And I love to go prospecting and digging, and he's been out a couple times too. So anyway, All right, looks like I've got all the silver and I don't see any gold in this. So let's go ahead and finish that off. And let's get ready for the next classification. All right, before I got on to the next classifications, I wanted to kind of get a phone shot of the silver that I pulled out of there. So it's 1 times. Let's see if I can do 3 times. Look at that. Ooh, there it is. Look at that. And let's see if I can go in further. There is 9 times. That is pretty crystalline silver. Shake that up a little bit. Nice. Almost looks gold. All right, let's go to the next. All right, we are back, and now we're going to go to the bottom of the classifications, and we're going to do everything minus kitchen strainer. And yes, I do have a snuffer bottle ready. So I'm going to do just kind of speed pan through this, and let's see what we can come up with. Enjoy some tunes, and let's just burn through this. All right, I wanted to stop here just real quick because I'm down now to just a little bit of blonde sands and a little bit of black sands. And I want to be careful because I don't know what's in there, how much is in there. I don't want it floating off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch this over to my finishing pan. Just want to make sure that it's clean because I don't want any cross-contamination. Clean all that out. Again, not like this is a review, it's for fun. But I'd like to, we'd all like to know, right? I know, I'm getting to it. All right, here we go. Let's put all that in there. And the only reason I want to use the finishing pan here is because it's got these smaller riffles, so I can get this down really even further. All right, here we go. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. All right, but one thing I do want to do, and I'll just show you right here. All right, so one thing I didn't do, again, because I'm not used to having magnetics where I go to the creek at. Let me get that out of the way of the microphone because that's going to be annoying. But let's just see if there are any magnetics in this one. We'll see it jump through the pan here. Oh yeah, look at all that. Oh my goodness, that's almost all magnetics. Look at that. All right, so looks like we should have done that, huh? Oh yeah, I see a little gold. Yep, see a little gold. No, floater. All right, so I got me 2 nice little pieces of gold right here. I'm not going to get a close up or a phone shot of it just yet. I'm just going to go ahead and suck them up. And let's repan this down a little bit just to see if I missed anything in the back. Especially now that I got all those magnetics out. My goodness. Yep, I did miss some. Or did I? Huh, I'm not sure what that is. Is that silver? Tell you what, I'm gonna suck it up and then we'll clean it all up later. Because it's just 4 little pieces. All right. That was the Minus kitchen strainer. Now we'll do the rest of it. All right, so I didn't even notice it, even though I've got kind of a video monitor over here watching my overhead camera. I didn't notice that y'all were looking probably at my big old bald head most of the time. I hope not, because I don't have any other footage, but we shall see when I go back and edit it. But all right, so here we go. We're going to do the minus 20 plus kitchen strainer. I'm just going to do this at once. You know what? I'm just going to keep the finishing pan in here. I'm just going to do this all at once. All right. And I've already went through and got the magnetics out while off camera. That's what I got in the bigger stuff. And I'll pan this as well as what I pulled out of the small stuff separately. But let's go ahead. Enjoy some more music.
When the gold flakes settle down, we fire it up in crazy town.
All right, we got our last classification here. This is the minus 20, or no, plus 20 minus 10. I almost forgot what it was. Yeah, see, plus 20. All right, let's just dump this in there. And let's get to panning and see what we got. Ooh, and there's gold. Woohoo! There you go. Oh yeah, gold, gold. Shiny gold. Gold, diamonds, and silver. Goodness. What in the world? All right. I'm not gonna get a camera shot of this. I'm just gonna go ahead and snuff it up, and we'll check it all out at the end. But nice. Got them. All right, now let's work on these, whatever these diamond D pieces is. All right, get all, because I don't know if y'all can see that glittering in there. No, you can't. But they're heavy too, because when I tap, they're following the gold, or at least they do. Ooh, I don't want to lose them. And when I stratify, they appear to be sinking to the bottom. Sure is pretty when it kind of glitters off the water. All right. Now this I will get a phone shot of before I suck all these up because I don't know, it's just wild looking. And yes, I know I'm sticking my fingers in the water, but there's no gold in here. So I'm not worried about anything floating away. Okay, I'm going to just do this off camera real quick, and I'll be right back. All right, see what all that is? Let's see if we can get closer. There's 3x zoom. I don't know if this can focus or not. Probably catching the glare off the water. Let me see if I can prop it up. So they are at 3x zoom. I don't know. I have to go inside and get them under the microscope. All right, go. All right, here we are. We're going to do a quick snuffer dump. So we can check out the gold. And then we will weigh it, dry it, and go inside and check it all out. But not tonight. I'm about done. All right, snuffer bottle looks empty. Oh, no, snuffer bottle is not empty. Get a little water assist here. There we go. Now, oh, where is it? Right there. Is it? Nope, it is. It's gone. Cool. There we are. There is the gold. Three times zoom. And 10x zoom. Get closer. Can I get closer? Can I get closer? That's a nice chunky looking little gold there. Cool. Let's let it dry out and we'll come back, check it out under the microscope, and we'll go inside. Until next time, peace tonight. All right, so I've got everything all dried up and I brought everything inside. I'm safe and sound in the lair and just wanted to look at this stuff. So this is the little shiny bits, and yes, they look like little rhinestones. I thought that was pretty cool. All the little bitty rhinestones. Very neat. I've not experienced that before, so I appreciate that, Ozark Buck. That was kind of fun seeing those in there, and they just kind of popped out and they kind of rode with the gold a little bit. So yeah, that was very fun. I appreciate that. All right, let's check out that silver next. All right, and here's that silver. All that nice little crystalline silver. And move that around a little bit so we can kind of check it out. Got some nice big pieces in there. See if I can get that other real big piece. There we go. Look at that. Little pieces. Very neat. Very cool. I really did like that. All right, let's go check out the gold. All right, well, here is a look at the gold. See, nice little chunky pieces. Yeah, I really enjoyed this. It was a fun little bag, man. You know, it was something I wasn't expecting, and I got it in the mail, and it was really appreciated. You know, I can't say it again enough. Thanks, Ozark Buck. All right, let's wrap this up. All right, go. All right, cool. So just for fun, I am going to weigh up the silver. Let's get the scale turned on here. And it is zeroed out there, and we do have it on grams. And like I said, it's for fun. I'm just going to weigh the silver. Nice little gram of silver there. Very cool. And you know, with the way silver prices are right now, they're getting up there too. You know, it's what, $100 an ounce, I think. That's pretty good. All right, so now let's get to the gold. Again, you know, this is not a review, or it's, you know, I'm not looking for ROI. I'm not looking for, this was fun. This was a gift, and I am just curious to see what it is. So here we go. Not psych. You're going to have to guess in the comments what you think I've got left in here, and then I'll do a short to let you know what it is. All right, so I really enjoyed that dirt. You know, it was a really fun bag. It was a lot more challenging than I thought. You know, it was a little bit of dirt, a lot of magnetics. So, you know, that made it challenging and fun, which I enjoyed. And the silver was very cool. And then those little rhinestones, were actually really, really neat. To be panning that back and all of a sudden, what is that? You know, rhinestones. Okay. I wasn't expecting that, but appreciate you, Brad. Go over and check out his channel. I'll put that description in right here, so you can see it right there. Go check out his channel and see what he does. And he does a lot of other videos too. He does some panning. He does some pay dirts. He's got his bathtub sluice running out there in Crazy Town. So go check out his channel and show him support as well. But until next time, I'm going to get this video done so I can get it out and then go on about it. Can't wait to get back out the creek. It's starting to get warm here in Middle Tennessee, and I'm just excited. All right, so catch y'all later. Peace. And hey, if you like this video, please hit that like button, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And when you see that little bell pop up, hit the little notification bell so that you know when we got other videos come out. It really helps our channel, and I really appreciate it very, very much. So until the next time, everybody, hang out.